Mall of America. It's home to world-class shopping, great dining, and amazing attractions and events. And these are our stories, presented by Bloomington, Minnesota Travel and Tourism.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of So Much More. It's good to have everyone back. I am your host today, Dan Jasper, and I am joined by Ashley Hoffman, our leasing director here at Mall of America. Ashley, how are you doing?
I'm good. Happy to be here today.
And you're back. You
I'm
keep
back.
coming back. I love it.
You guys haven't scared me away yet. So.
Not yet. Well, you're always awesome when you're on the show. Ashley actually had a lot to do with bringing our two guests to the mall. So we're going to have a fun food journey today. Today, everything we're going to talk about is about food and delicious food. And we're talking about two new dining concepts that are coming to Mall of America, one of which recently opened and one of which is soon to open at Mall of America. From handcrafted New Haven style pizza, baked to perfection in 5 minutes, to customized mac and cheese bowls that have taken the social media world by the storm. I've watched that. These two new restaurants represent creativity, energy, and delicious things to eat here at Mall of America. Joining us today are Chef Joshua Hedquist, the award-winning Food Network personality behind OG ZaZa, and Sam Danna, the Minnesota-based franchise owner bringing the viral sensation Roni's Mac Bar to Mall of America for its first location in the state. Welcome, Josh. Welcome. Sam, how are you guys?
Thank you. Very good.
Doing great.
It's great to have you here. I'm going to start with the pizza because you're already open, Josh, and I was there on opening day.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's really good pizza. Talk about your journey on how you came to create OG ZaZa.
Yeah, that's a great story. So, I got a really good opportunity once. I've always made pizza. I've been making pizza for 25 years. And I had a mall here locally, and they said, hey, we got this spot with a broken pizza oven, and, can you put something in there? And I've been waiting for this like my whole life. No matter where I worked, I was always throwing a pizza on it, or I worked in a pizza place. I lived on the East Coast for a while, where I was exposed to this New Haven style pizza, which I fell in love with. And I was like, we got to bring this to Minnesota. There's not a lot of options for that. Plenty of tavern style, football pizza, whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. I think I got it. They're like, okay, you sure? You got to open in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, let's do this. So we flipped it in 2 weeks, opened on Black Friday. Crazy, right? Never been. And this was in a mall.
Insane,
so I've never worked in a mall.
Coming from mall people.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, we got this. This is a piece of cake.
That is brave.
It was a lot of work. It was really challenging. We bit off more than we could chew, but we had a picture go out. It went viral. And for 3 months, I ran out of pizza dough. And that was OG ZaZa. That's how it started. That's how it began. And I sat over there for about a year and a half, really ironing out the wrinkles, honing the process and the concept. And then it's like, what can we do to bring more New Haven-style pizza to the Twin Cities?
And for those who don't know what New Haven-style pizza is, how would you describe that?
Thin, well done, a whole pizza, crispy, chewy, and you have to have certain elements on there like pecorino, which is like a sexier version of Parmesan cheese.
I love it. I love anything that's a little saucy.
Yeah.
Like pecorino. And the crust is kind of charred.
Yeah.
Which I love. It's my favorite type of pizza.
Not burnt charred.
No. Yeah, right? It's beautiful.
And what's funny...
And I used the right word, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You did. And in Minnesota, sometimes we're like, that looks burnt. I'm like, just try it. You'll love it. Yeah. and people always do. We were told, actually, when we opened up, like, you're not going to do slices in a mall. And, I just stuck to my guns. There's this guy named Rick Rubin, and he's a famous producer, and he says, if you're going to make art, which food is art,
it is.
Make art that you like, don't make art for people, and then people will enjoy it more. And so I just made pizza that I thought I would eat. I've never been a fan of slices. I don't want to eat something that's 2 or 3 hours old.
Yeah.
I was really fixated on that fresh concept. But yeah, so far it's been working in the mall. We've been there now for 3.5 years, and now we're here in a second mall in the Twin Cities, and I think we're going to crush it here too.
I think you are too. We're going to jump really quick, Sam. Talk a little bit about Roni's and how you got involved and what that's like.
Oh, it's kind of funny because I was always one to search franchise. Pizza was going to be one of our gigs. My father was Sicilian, so we always had pizza. So we were going after that. But how do you not do mac and cheese, the comfort food of America?
Everybody loves mac and cheese.
Yeah,
I love mac and cheese.
I flew down to Texas A+M I was absolutely flabbergasted on the grand opening that we went to. I never knew Texas A+M was as big as Minneapolis, and it's a college town.
Yeah.
Whoever knew that?
Yeah, it's huge.
So we go down, and I'm like amazed with the kids and talking to the people and the college students, and I'm going, this is a creation. Because I was looking at franchises ever since I was a kid. Okay. I was thinking White Castle. I was thinking pizza. I was thinking, and all of a sudden I trip over this thing. We go down and build this bowl. That was a creation from heaven. And I was like, they got 70 different kinds.
Now, what was the bowl, though? You got to tell us what the heavenly...
There's 3 cheeses. There's cheddar, pepper jack, and Gouda.
Okay.
They have the F you up bowl.
Yeah.
And I wonder what that means. I'm not positive. But
I don't know that I want to know.
Yeah.
It stops hearts. So I said, what do you do there? All the cheeses.
Just every cheese.
And then add. You can add brisket. You can add steak. You can add veggies, green pepper, onion, jalapeno. I mean, I was like, this is like a dream.
So these bowls are made fresh as the customer orders them, kind of like an assembly line type of thing. We know, I'm not going to say other brands that do that kind of thing.
Almost like, yeah, you know.
Yep.
Go to any assembly line
but
area.
this will be much better than those.
Oh, much.
And no offense to any other tenants that I might have here.
No.
But it's going to be delicious, right? And what is your favorite concoction?
Mine was the one that I actually built was a cheddar. Okay. Regular noodle. I added brisket. I added jalapeno, some onion. I added extra cheeses at the end. And I did this honey drizzle. It's a hot honey drizzle. Ooh. That was off the hook good.
Ooh, and will that be here as well?
It will be.
Ooh.
Everything's coming our way.
I love it.
I loved everything about how they marketed it. I loved everything about how they put it out on social media. And if you haven't seen it, go to Roni's. It's absolutely amazing. My mouth waters when I look at it.
Yeah, they're all. I know they're all over TikTok, which is awesome, and I think everywhere else as well. Ashley, you were instrumental in bringing these 2 amazing places to Mall of America. Talk a little bit about how you first met Josh and what that went like, and then how you got Roni's here as well.
So I have to give credit to Carrie because she worked with Josh to bring OG ZaZa here.
But I know you've met him before, right?
Yes, it's true. So I don't know. Do you and Carrie have a previous? She knows like every food.
Yep.
Person in the city.
I think I flirted with the MOA for 3 or 4 years. Yeah. And so I was always intimidated. Maybe I wasn't ready. I'm an ambitious guy, but I'm not dumb. Yeah. And so, I really had to make sure that as a company or as just me personally was ready to do that. And so I think she reached out to me recently and she's like, is it your time? And I said, I think so.
It's always about the timing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And that's how it kind of came about. And then, she kind of said, here, I got to introduce you to this great lady that's going to help you get this deal done. And here we are.
I love it. And then how about bringing Roni's here as well? Talk a little bit about that process.
So Roni's, same thing. We saw the social media buzz.
Yeah,
so
as did I.
It was something we wanted to bring to the mall, but they weren't ready at the time. Again, timing is always everything. And then thankfully Sam and, is it your nephew, Tony?
It is.
Yeah, okay. Came together to be the franchisees for the restaurant here.
Yes.
So.
Can you tell us, OG is already open. Can you tell us where they're located and how people can easily find them?
Yeah, so they're in Culinary on North, level 3.
Kind of describe that if people don't know what that means.
It's our food court on level 3 North.
It is, if you know where Chick-fil-A is or anything. It's kind of right across from there.
Yep, Piata.
Yeah, Piata. Yep. It's there's great selections there as well. And then how about Roni's is going to open here in the next few weeks, right, before Christmas.
We're really hopefully pushing for...
Well, as soon as we can. I know you're working hard. So in the coming weeks, where's that one going to be located?
That is in the original food court on level 3 South.
The South Side. So if you're on 3rd floor at Mall of America, on either end, you're going to find something delicious to eat. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes,
right? These are delicious.
That's right.
I had to go back to Josh. I actually did have your pizza first day. I really enjoyed it. I just got a plain cheese. What is your favorite out of the offerings that you have?
Mine's just a little Roni. Okay. I think that if you want to go somewhere, try the original or try something that doesn't have the bells and whistles to really see if you like the product. you go to some places, whether it's noodles, pasta, taco shells, and sometimes people don't master the classics and they put all these things on there. Like, I don't know if a Reuben pizza should exist.
Yeah.
That's just my perception.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I like the simplicity of things and try to do that perfectly. So with a little Roni, you got salty pork, creamy cheese, a little tangy sauce, and a great crust.
Okay. What is the little Roni, though? I'm not certain I know what that is.
Yeah, so it's a pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
A lot of the names and a lot of the art and a lot of the concept just comes from pop art and things I grew up loving.
Okay.
So I grew up in the 90s and hip hop was, the best, I think. 90s hip hop is great music. And so there's fun little things in there. I don't know if you remember, but a lot of little this and little that were coming out of hip hop.
Yeah. I'm too old for hip hop.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm way beyond that.
Come on, Dan.
But I kind of am, right?
No, I don't think
we
so.
can go there.
It's only a number.
Yeah, it is a
that's
number, right?
That's
And it's a really big number. But actually, and during the holiday season, when people go to OG ZaZa, right next door is going to be the Festival of Trees.
Yes, that's right.
So it's a wonderful holiday tradition we have here where there's 75 or 80 beautifully decorated trees. So they can come, grab a whole pizza, sit and enjoy that and go through the trees
I
as
just
well.
got a sneak peek of it because I wanted to get in there next year.
Okay, good.
I walked in, I said, hey, can I get a tree? It was a little late. But I'm signing up for next year, but I did get to see a sneak peek. It's really cool. And that room is spectacular. I didn't know there was all those windows in there, and you have an amazing view, all these amazing trees. And I don't know if I can say what I saw on one of the trees.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A, free Chick-fil-A for a year or something like that?
Yeah.
That's insane.
How could you go wrong?
Crazy.
You can't go
How
wrong.
could you go wrong?
That's
so
nuts.
people, they see these trees. I don't know if you've ever seen our Festival of Trees, but you can actually buy a ticket, a raffle ticket, and try to win all the ornaments and prizes on any tree you want.
Yeah.
And like that one, you get all the ornaments plus
the
free
Vikings,
Chick-fil-A. All the sports teams.
all the sports teams.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. You'll love when you see all the crowds come around. What's your favorite tree? Do you have one,
The
Ashley?
Bloomington Police.
Yeah.
I'm like, who did they pay to decorate this tree?
Yeah.
There's no way those guys did.
All right, you're decorating. Well, maybe they did. Yeah.
I mean,
We should have
it's a
captured
beautiful
we should
tree,
have them
right?
on the podcast.
You saw it, right?
It's
no,
a-
I have not seen this year's,
wow, it's
but
beautiful.
the Vikings is always a favorite.
Yeah.
Vikings is always so much fun.
Yeah.
I love that. I remember last year there was one that was like all pink and purple, and it was just awesome. I forget who did it, but it was amazing. Sam, what's your career? You said you've thought about franchises your whole life and stuff. What excites you about Roni's and bringing it here to Mall of America?
It just the thought to be here is an amazing thing. We have a couple other places we might be opening, but when they said MOA, we danced all over it right away. We said, how do you go wrong without being here? We're real excited to get
The number
here.
one traveled area in Minnesota, right? Like, is there any, number one? Yep. I felt the same way.
Yeah.
MOA, that's like a huge deal. I mean, you're from the Minnesota, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
St.
what a
Paul.
nostalgic experience watching 30 years ago this thing being built.
Right.
And then all of a sudden now you own a business in it. I just think that's a really cool story.
It was funny because at first I didn't want to come out because there were so many people. Then we started coming out because of so many people.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And then we're kind of, it's almost an amazing thing that we're even going to be in this place.
And
So.
now you're hoping that all those people are hungry.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you like
Well,
it.
we're getting
Yeah.
calls. You wouldn't even believe the messages I get on. I've have people going, thank you so much. I can't wait for it to open. I'm
People are
getting
very
messages.
excited, yeah.
And it's like, how'd you find me?
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Going back, I'm going to ask Ashley first. Josh talked about, and we're going to come back to you about opening your other location on Black Friday, and we're coming up quickly here to Black Friday.
Fast and Furious.
Ashley, what is Black Friday like here at Mall of America?
Oh my God. It's my favorite day of the whole year. Just the energy, the people. I just think it's magical. I love being here on Black Friday.
And like the rest of us, you come very early.
Very
right?
early.
And
it's still dark outside.
Are there people outside?
There are lots of people outside.
Thousands of people outside.
Thousands. And they will be hungry.
Yes,
They will be
they are hungry.
Yep.
It's an amazing day, and I love that they all kind of rush in a manageable way, right? They don't
Yes.
stampede, but they all come in and get their raffle tickets in the north end, and they hope to get one of the big prizes. Then they go shopping for a while, but then the food courts are just massively busy, and so you're going to be feeding a lot of people that day. What's your most memorable thing you've ever bought on a Friday?
Oh my
Black
gosh,
Friday?
on a Black Friday? I don't know.
Something good. You always find good stuff here. I see you with bags.
I'm. That's why I can't remember, Dan, because there's always so much. Nothing stands out,
Right?
which is
That's
kind
good.
of scary.
You will see so many people with bags. Josh, you talked about opening on Black Friday. What was that experience like? And how do you think are you prepared for this year?
Yeah, so this will be my 4th Black Friday. Obviously, the other few have been at a different mall. That first one I did, again, I was a pretty cocky guy, and I'm like, I got this. I've run restaurants and hotels. Like, I've seen huge numbers. I was the executive chef at McAllister College. I did 27,000 meals a week. So I've seen some volume, but nothing prepares you for a Black Friday. It's just a
like
different animal, right? And so I'm just hoping that it's going to be similar to what I've experienced in the past, but just more amplified. We're going to actually do a breakfast pizza this time around, just to cater to the people that are here at 7 or 8 a.m. Maybe a pepperoni pizza isn't going to be your jam, but maybe we throw some eggs and sausage on it. It will be.
I love it.
We're excited. I'm hoping to do a record day in the company. I mean, this is why you come to the Mall of America. This is, the expectation.
It's a big place, and it's a place to think and dream big, right? And set big goals.
Yep.
So we're so happy and excited, and I believe you will meet those marks.
Yeah.
Have you done a Black Friday before, Sam?
We have not.
Oh,
Not yet.
okay.
I think you're going to have to come.
Well,
I'm kind of baptism by fire with this.
Even if you're not open by then, you need to be out here and come and experience it. But honestly, Mall of America is busy we're busy all year round, but that holiday traffic lasts through early January.
Yeah.
I mean, it is outstanding here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be good for us. And our grand opening will be hopefully, 4 weeks from Monday is what we're praying
amazing.
For.
That'll be awesome. We said earlier that you're on. I know your brand's on TikTok, and I'm sure the other platforms as well. Do you think you're going to will your brand use that to celebrate your opening here? Social media?
Oh, they got it just geared up.
Do they? They're already
up. Oh yeah, and these kids that run that are fabulous, as you can see.
Yeah.
I mean, my mouth waters every time they build a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do some pretty funny stuff, too.
Yeah.
They got some pretty good deals. That was really one of the biggest reasons why I tipped into this. I went down to Texas A+M thinking, I'm too old for this.
Yep.
And walked away going, you know what? It's only a number. Let's go.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can do it.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
I love it.
Dan, did you know that there are, I read somewhere that there's 77 million combinations of mac and cheese with all the different choices.
Yeah.
Through Roni's?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I
can't
think
eat
this
there
could be
that
like a
much.
little challenge.
I
no?
I can't do that much.
How
We
many?
could do it.
How many years would that take to try every?
We should do
if
the
you tried
math on
one
that.
a day.
Yeah.
It actually is amazing because I said 70. 70 that I prefer.
Right. Right.
What is the what's the most unusual topping or mix-in that you guys offer?
The F you up bowl.
Okay.
That's really an unusual one, and you won't catch too many people that will do that because of so much cheese.
Yeah.
And then you add anything else in. Throw in a little flavor, sriracha, or a little bit of jalapeno.
Have you tried it?
I have not.
Okay. Okay.
That sounds like it belongs on a pizza.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
Wasn't there a place that did the mac and cheese pizza, Mesas or something
There
like
was,
that, right?
yeah. I never had it, but
We're gonna have to try that once. We should do a collab.
That'd be
say
You should make your
fabulous.
favorite mac and cheese
Yeah.
combination, and I'll throw it on a crust.
Let's do
Yes.
it.
We do some fun stuff on social media too. I drive around in Lamborghinis and throw pizzas at people and speed away.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. We're in.
you really have.
Yeah,
That'd be
100%.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah,
And if you
I do all
haven't
kinds of
had
crazy stuff.
you guys, if you haven't had a mac and cheese grilled cheese sandwich,
Oh, there you
that
go.
blew me away.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was on sourdough bread, so
Yeah.
it had to be healthy somewhere, right?
That's something. Very.
and the nice thing is we're next to Wisconsin,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
They're all going to love this,
Yeah.
right?
You run out of cheese, you go to Wisconsin.
That's right.
And I love, Josh, you had mentioned that you're on social media. What channels are you on, and what's some of the other crazy stuff you've done?
Yeah, so obviously TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We also have trailers too. So we run separate social media accounts for that. So we got OG ZaZa, OG trailer. Every Christmas we pull our trailers around. We feed homeless people.
Wow.
We do that because
That's awesome.
it's really hard to get any kind of government aid on holidays. It's probably the worst day to be homeless is on Christmas. So we pull our trailers around. We do that. We partner up with J.J. McCarthy a few times. We fed underfunded school programs in the Twin Cities. We get him to write the big checks. We've done blanket drives, coat drives. I went to Cabela's with a friend of mine and J.J. McCarthy. We bought every tent from Cabela's, handed that out to the homeless during the holidays. We do a lot of stuff in our community, not always on social media, but we just do cool things because it feels good to give back.
It's important.
Love that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Well, we hope to grow up to be like you.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a great aspiration, right?
Anytime you want to be a part of it, it's
absolutely.
Yeah, we really like to give back. That's a little bit of my background, and so I feel like it's a responsibility that once you find a way out, that you should show that path to others that were in your position previously.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely golden.
Yeah.
I do too. That's how business should be led. I mean, I appreciate that. I really do and respect that. Thank you for doing that. We are actually, believe it or not, quickly coming to our close here at the end of our showtime. So I want to ask again, can you share where to find you? Do you have a website as well?
Oh, yeah.
Josh?
Yeah. OG ZaZa, MN.com.
Okay. And on social media?
Social media, it's I think it's just OG ZaZa and OG Trailer.
Okay.
We have 3 other locations, St. Paul on Vidalia Street, Shakopee over by Canterbury Park, Rosedale Center in Roseville. And then here in Bloomington, the Mall of America, and then we have 2 trailers that we're pulling around, and keep an eye out for those.
That's awesome. And where can we find more information on Roni's?
Roni's is a TikTok. It's YouTube. It's you put in RONI''S
and you'll find
Mac bar.
Yep.
And it blows up.
Yeah.
It's almost amazing.
Yep.
So we're blessed to have gotten that through them. And that was one of the big part of the deals why I came on board. I said, you know what, this is a deal. One more thing, Josh, I got to ask you. What's that OG stand for again?
Original Gangster.
I love it.
Yeah, the OG
Also
of
very
pizza.
90s, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Being
I love the
Italian,
90s.
you got to love it.
And I'm actually loving the idea of the collab.
Yeah.
Right? The
I know, I
bolts
want
of
to see
happening.
this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to make this
As
happen.
soon as you
right?
said brisket with hot honey drizzle, I'm like, that's a pizza.
Yeah.
Can I swear?
That sounds good. We might beep that one out. Luckily, Ryan is on board here.
See, I did the FU, not, and it's a bowl.
Yeah.
Ashley, thank you for your leadership on our leasing team. You and the team continue to bring amazing people here. I'd love to hear your closing thoughts on these 2 new tenants and what you're excited about.
I'm just hungry now. So
I am too.
I'm excited to try some pizza, try some macaroni when it opens.
And I actually am heading up after the taping of this, honestly, to get pizza today.
Yeah.
Because it is so good. So that's going to be my treat today. And we look forward to having Roni's open in about 4 weeks or so.
Me
which will
too.
be
I can't
awesome.
wait.
Yeah.
We
Me and
are
my kids are going to be
excited.
first in line for that. They're going to love that
telling
place.
you.
Yeah.
So to all of our listeners, followers, thank you so much for joining us today. Josh, Sam, Ashley, thank you so much for joining in this conversation. When you come out to Mall of America this holiday season, it's going to be amazing holiday season. Go up to 3rd floor. If you're on the north side, grab a pizza at OG ZaZa. Amazing pizza. You are going to love it. If you're on the south side, head over to Roni's Mac Bar. It's going to be delicious. At least it looks amazing on social media. I'm not certain you want to go with the one he's talking about, the FU one, but try one of the other
Not
ones.
if you plan to shop more.
There's like 89 billion combinations you can have. But these are 2 new tenants that are awesome to have at Mall of America. We're so appreciative of your time, and we wish you a very successful holiday season here at the mall and for the many coming years to come. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Sam.
Thanks for listening to So Much More, a Mall of America podcast. Subscribe wherever you find your favorite podcasts. This show is presented by Bloomington, Minnesota Travel and Tourism.